The lifesteal SMP is known for being one of the deadliest SMPs in Minecraft. In total, there are 6 seasons of the lifesteal SMP as of recording this video, and likely many more to come. Ashwag, JPEGs, Clownpierce, Leowuk, Maypick, Wolfa, Rochambeau, Spoke, the Terrain, Vortex Dragon, Woogie, Yajarin, Paradox 2, and many more were all the original members of the lifesteal SMP. However, not all of them were in Season 1. The first team of Season 1 was the Sour Patch Nation, which consisted of Paradox 2, Vortex Dragon, Rochambeau Games, Spoke is Here, Leowuk, Ospy, Ashwag, Woogie X, Yajarin, Clownpierce, and Vitality. The other opposing team was the Jolly Ranchers, and that team consisted of Maypick, Pofa, The Terrain, Vitality, JPEX, and Extreme. There were also several members that were not on a team. These people were It's Oasis, Redunes, and a few more. The first significant conflict in the lifesteal SMP of Season 1 was a war between the two groups, the Sour Patch Nation, led by Ospy, and the Jolly Ranchers, led by Rochambeau. This battle took place on a mountain biome and involved a tense scrimmage where both sides engaged in combat. The initial conflict in Season 1 was a defining moment showcasing the competitive nature of the server, dynamic alliances that formed between the players. Paradox 2 would be the person to upload the most amount of content during Season 1, but Vortex Dragon likely had the least. In Season 2, Rekrap 2, Prince Sam, Pangy, Its Subs would be the next players to join the server. However, a few members would leave in the season and would never be heard of on the server again. The ability to withdraw hearts would be added in Season 2. Parrot also became the new owner of the server when he saw his potential instead of letting it be shut down during Season 1. During this season, Spoke found a way to duplicate blocks that was later discovered by Paradox 2, and Spoke was given a punishment. The major teams of the season were the MLB, consisting of Clownpierce, Leowuk, Prince Sam, Mid-Mystic, and the Terrain. Another team was the Poggies, consisting of Paradox 2, Vortex Dragon, Rochambeau, Spoke is Here, Rekrap 2, Yajarin, and Ospy. The third team was Team Aegis, consisting of It's Oasis and Vitality. And the fourth one was the Applic, consisting of Its Subs, McClutch YT, and Spectacle. The next one was the Pacing, consisting of Planet Lord, Maypick, JPEX, The Terrain, Woogie X, and Pangy. And another team, which did not actually have a name, consisted of Miles and Caveman. The Apocalypse was the final battle of Season 2 that destroyed the server. It's significant because Spoke is Here summoned nearly 1,000 withers across the server, obliterating the server and causing it to end. Season 3. In Season 3, Parrot remained to be the owner of the server, but he had uploaded videos on it a bit less frequently. There was also a new heart cap of 20 and a restriction to only use diamond armor and not netherite. A player named Clownpierce, who is known for being very good at PvP, was killed by Rekrap 2. This caused Rekrap to be hunted by Clownpierce and betray his team. Teams of Season 3 were the Clown team, consisting of Clownpierce, Parrot, eventually Rekrap, Rochambeau Games, and Spoke is Here. Another one was the Prince Sam Nation, consisting of Pangy and Prince Sam. Then there was the Communists, Ashwag, Branzycraft, Its Subs, Rekrap 2, who had ended up moving to Clown Team, McClutch YT, The Terrain, Vitality, and Vortex Dragon. Another team, People of Glantry, consisted of Leowuk, Mid-Mystic, and Mr. Cube. And then the Capitalists consisted of Redunes, Woogie X, and Don Torrent. This team also consisted of more people who ended up switching teams later in the season. Another team, Decrimination, consisted of Clownpierce, Leowuk, Spoke is Here, Parrot, Rochambeau, Branzycraft, Rekrap 2, and Woogie X. The Revengers consisted of Paradox 2, Spoke is Here, Rochambeau Games, Midpick, and Prince Sam. The Resistance consisted of Prince Sam, Its Subs, Vitality, Don Torrent, Redunes, Pangy, Mid-Mystic, and everyone else who was killed by dissemination. The Lifesteal Republic, the final team, was consisting of Prince Sam, Don Torrent, Pangy, The Terrain, and Ashwag. And at one point, Spoke is Here. The Season 3 end fight. After Redunes killed Branzycraft and Vortex Dragon, Vitality used weakness potions on the Cloud team, they double-teamed each men of their other team. Everyone died except for Vitality, declaring the Cloud team as the winners. During Season 4, no new players had joined during Season 4. Parrot still remained the owner of the server for a short amount of time. The teams of Lifesteal Season 4 were the No Pants People Party, consisting of Spoke, Clown Pierce, Rec Rep 2, Mr. Cube 6, and Paradox 2, and at some point, Maypick and Rochambeau. The Leviathan Team Awesome consisted of Maypick, Prince Sam, Spoke is Here, Clown Pierce, and Paradox 2, and many more at one point. The Three Heart Trio consisted of Bacon Waffles, Planet Lord, and Jaren. The Shadis Empire consisted of Pangy, Radoons, Woogie IX, Mid Mystic, and Vortex Dragon. The APO consisted of Leowook, Pangy, Woogie, Paradox 2, and its subs. The Eclipse consisted of its subs and Vitality, and at one point Prince Sam too. The cleanup crew only ended up consisting of Pofa, but eventually it did consist of Maypick, Rochambeau, and Prince Sam. About 4 days before the end fight, Team Awesome, Maypick, and Rochambeau made a sheep farm to remove the entire end island. About 2 days before the end fight, Maypick fell into the void and died. 3 days before the end fight, the Lifesteal admin turned on TNT dupers, allowing Maypick and Rochambeau to complete their project at a much faster rate. Later, Rochambeau gets a message from Vitality asking him to meet up. Rochambeau ignores it and continues removing the end. The day of the end fight, an hour before the end fight, Rochambeau got a message from the heart donor saying not to kill him and that he was just going to betray his team. Subs was the first to enter before Jaren. Subs entered. Bacon, Planet, Woogie, and Vortex all entered, seeing Team Awesome shooting at them from one of the pillars. Not long after, Subs pearls to one of the pillars, and the rest of his team, aside from Vitality, enters the end. A little later, Vitality joins Team Awesome's VC and betrays his own team. Vitality and Maypick knock Bacon and Planet into the void. Vitality and Rochambeau then hit Mid Mystic into the void as well. Afterwards, Vitality claims that his account got hacked by an unknown player. Season 5. Multiple members had left midway through the season. Rec Rep 2 left between Season 4 and 5 due to a lack of interest in making content about the Lifesteal SMP, but returned later on March 6, 2024 for an event. McClutch YT was left/banned on August 3, 2023 because of controversies that I will not talk about. Its subs left in October 2023 for mental health reasons. Vitality left a Lifesteal on February 25th, 2024 to focus on real life and other content. Pofa also left on February 2024 due to his lack of enjoyment on the SMP content and is focusing on other content. Paradox 2 left in February 2024 to focus on other content as well. This ended up becoming one of the biggest SMPs known right now, called the Unstable SMP. The rules of Season 5 were centered around removing exploits from the server. As most members agreed it had been overused in Season 4, the kit of Season 5 was also significantly altered from its predecessor. Netherite armor and weapons, Totems of Undyne, and Ender Pearls were banned, bringing back a UHC-style kit similar to Season 3 and early Season 4. Though most potions and tipped arrows being allowed, no golden apple cap, and also elytras were unbanned throughout the season, but can't be used during combat. The Lifesteal rules are listed in a Google Doc signed by the members of the season. In the description, you can find a copy, excluding my sent reminders of the rule document. It will be linked in the description. Teams of the Lifesteal SMP in Season 5 consisted of the Lala Legion, disbanded. Players on this team were Ashwag, Planet Lord, Rochambeau, Spoke is Here, and Squiddo. The PMC, which also ended up becoming disbanded, was consisting of Brandycraft, Clown Pierce, Leowook, and Minitech. Minitech ended up leaving later. The Kids in the Corner consisted of Forceyvit, Mid Mystic, Mr. Cube 6, Jaren, and Brandycraft. The Phantoms, which was also disbanded, consisted of Vitality, Jumper Who, Minitech, Radoons, and Leowook. The Foundation, which also ended up being disbanded, was consisting of Minitek, Planet Lord, Rochambeau Games, Spoke is Here, Leowook, Radoons, Clown Pierce, Ashwag, Wreck Rap 2, and Jumper Who. This was the biggest team throughout the whole season. Another team was the PB&J, Pentar, Manatek, Ashwag, and Jumper Who. Another team that ended up being disadvantaged was the Justice League. That team consisted of Pentar, Minitek, Ashwag, Jumper Who, Force of It, Mid-Mystic, Planet Lord, and Rochambeau. The Wembu and Squiddo Alliance consisted of Wembu, Squiddo, and Force of It. Camelot consisted of its subs, Radoons, Woogie, Jumper Who, and Vitality. The Outlaws / The Refuge was also disbanded, but it consisted of its subs, Radoons, and Woogie. The Vitality and Jumper Who Alliance just consisted of Jumper Who and Vitality. This was also disbanded. The Pirate Empire consisted of Prince Sam and Pangy, but Pangy ended up leaving later. The Gucci Gang, which also ended up being disbanded, consisted of Bacon Waffles and Maypick, and also Pentar, who ended up leaving later. Gotta read that one. The Abyss consisted of Prince Sam, Maypick, Bacon Waffles, and Pentar. The Players consisted of Prince Sam, Maypick, Bacon Waffles, Rochambeau Games, and Clown Pierce. Unaligned players were the Terrain, Vortex Dragon, Pofa, and Spectacle. This was the season with the most players. Each player was Force of It, Ashwag, Bacon Waffles, Brenzycraft, Clown Pierce, JPEX, Jumper Who, Leowook, Maypick, Mid-Mystic, Minitek, Mr. Cube, Pangy, Pentar, Planet Lord, Prince Sam, Radoons, Rochambeau, Spectacle, Spoke is Here, Squiddo, The Terrain, Vortex Dragon, Wembu, Woogie, and Yajirin. Minitek, Maypick, and Bacon Waffles had later became the owner of the server mid-season, and still remain to be the owners today. Season 6, the season that is still currently happening as of recording this video. I don't have too much on it because the season hasn't yet ended as of recording this video. But thanks for watching. I thought this would be an interesting topic to cover, and I guess I'll see you later.